Everyone knows who MMA superstar Conor McGregor is, but few people know how he uses karate in his MMA game. I'm Jesse from KarateByJesse.com, aka the Karate Nerd, and today I want to break down how Conor McGregor uses the classical Japanese martial art of karate to supercharge his MMA skills. In fact, there are 4 very cool things from karate that Conor McGregor loves to use in MMA. Check him out. Number 1 is what we call ma'ai in Japanese, or simply distancing in English. Conor McGregor is a master at controlling the distance because he uses his distance as a weapon intentionally, instead of just fighting from wherever he happens to be like many other MMA fighters do. Conor McGregor loves to keep the distance because whoever controls the distance controls the fight. And of course, he wants to be in control, meaning he wants to be safe but still be able to attack whenever he wishes to. Conor McGregor loves to put his opponent in the danger zone while he himself remains in the safety zone. Using his footwork, he can easily go in and out of his distance. We call this ashisabaki in Japanese, as well as body movement and positioning, known as taisabaki in Japanese. Once these skills are combined, Conor McGregor becomes an expert at controlling the distance and controlling the fight, intentionally, not habitually. Classical karate fighting is all about controlling the distance to control the fight. The second karate skill that Conor McGregor loves to use in his MMA is his stance. In Japanese, we refer to this fighting position as kamae, and Conor McGregor has a great kamae compared to the other fighters in MMA. If you compare the stance of Conor McGregor to any other MMA fighter, you will usually see that he doesn't have that boxing type or wrestling type stance that a lot of other fighters have because of their background. Conor McGregor loves to keep his hips to a 45-degree angle, not straight on. He has his weight centered, meaning he has almost a 50-50 balance or weight distribution in his legs, which gives him that optimal ratio of mobility and stability. Meaning he can knock you out if you get too close. He has that stability and punching power, but he can also move away if he wants to control the distance, like I said previously. The cool thing about Conor McGregor's fighting stance is that he can switch to the other side, which is also a classical karate move. If you want to have a defensive tactic, you keep your strong side to the back. If you want to be more offensive, you keep your strong side to the front. The ability to switch kamae whenever you want gives you a freedom in your fighting that very few fighters have. In my opinion, that's classical karate. But let's not forget the hands. Look at how freely he moves his hands around because he knows that his legs can always get him to safety. Conor McGregor doesn't rely on his hands to block or cover up for blows. He can use them to strike from whatever angle he wants to, and that is such a classical karate stance. The third thing that Conor McGregor borrowed from karate is his kicks. Conor McGregor can throw kicks from any angle at any point in time. He loves to do spinning kicks, back kicks, and hook kicks. We call these ushirogeri and uramawashigeri in Japanese. There are so many different terms for these kicks in karate. The point is, few other fighters have the freedom and the mobility and the technical know-how and the willingness, therefore, to throw these types of kicks because it's such a high-risk move, but not to somebody like Conor McGregor. He knows that for high reward, there is high risk. And with his type of training and understanding of the human body, it's not high risk. A payoff from landing one of these unorthodox karate kicks is totally worth it. Combining these kicks with his distance management and his stances, switching all of that up and mixing it together is just one more secret to the enigma of Conor McGregor. The last point, number 4, is my favorite. In Japanese, we call this Ikken Hissatsu in karate. This simply means one punch kill in English, And it's one of Conor McGregor's secret weapons. You see, McGregor doesn't want the fight to go the full length. He wants to knock you out as soon as he can with whatever weapon from whatever angle or position. And the fact that he has that self-awareness of how to use and move his body means that he has the inter and intramuscular coordination to sequence his moves perfectly to knock you out. This is what we call technique in karate. Good technique is the ability to string together your kinetic chain so that you can generate power even from awkward positions. But Ikken Hissatsu is not just a physical ability, it is also a mindset. That determination and focus required to be at your A game at all times, meaning you need to be able to find that opening and knock somebody out whenever you want. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Conor McGregor might look like he's relaxed in some of his fights, and he certainly is, but it is a relaxed awareness. We call this zanshin in Japanese, meaning he never lets his focus off of you, and whenever he sees that opportunity to knock you out with one punch, he will. Ikken Hissatsu, one punch kill. And those were the 4 main ways that Conor McGregor applies karate knowledge in his MMA game, according to me. What do you think? Do you think he uses other cool karate skills? Please leave a comment and let me know. Until then, sayonara.